Imagine a four-man team dropped miles into enemy territory. The radio is dead, and their position is compromised. Operators in missions like Red Wings faced an impossible dilemma. After being spotted by local herders, strict rules of engagement forced them to release the civilians, effectively signaling their location to the enemy. With no way to call for extraction, that four-man unit was surrounded by over 100 heavily armed fighters within the hour. Against these numbers, textbook tactics fail. Cover fire and concealment become mathematically useless when the enemy controls every surrounding ridge. Forced into blind leaps off rocky cliffs to escape, these men sustain shattered bones and direct gunshot wounds, injuries that typically send a human body into immediate, incapacitating shock. Despite this total vacuum of support and catastrophic physical damage, these soldiers chose to maintain the engagement. They did not surrender. Elite units exist because conventional armies are often too slow and conspicuous for surgical, unsupported missions. This requirement led to the creation of the British Special Air Service during World War II. The SAS operated under a specific, brutal mandate, infiltrating enemy lines at night to destroy critical assets, like these German aircraft, and vanishing before a counterstrike could organize. In 2004, India applied this concept to domestic defense by forming the Garud Commandos, a force designed specifically to protect air bases from asymmetric terror attacks. Modern warfare demands operatives who can function as independent cells, capable of operating for days or weeks entirely separate from the main army. Creating such an operative requires more than mere physical fitness. The training pipeline involves 72 straight hours of sleep deprivation and prolonged exposure to freezing conditions. This physical ordeal is actually a calculated form of psychological warfare orchestrated by military instructors. By inducing total mental exhaustion, instructors can determine if a recruit will abandon their teammates when pushed to their absolute breaking point. Most humans follow a predictable biological curve. As trauma rises, cognitive function drops into a fight-or-flight shutdown. Elite training bypasses this phase, creating a steady response where the operator remains in calculated action, regardless of trauma. Through this process, severe physical pain is reclassified in the mind. It is no longer a signal to stop, but proof that the body is still alive and functional. This crucible creates an unbreakable psychological weapon. This altered biological response allows stranded commandos to keep fighting despite massive blood loss. Their impossible stamina allows them to turn the environment against overwhelming numbers, even when the enemy holds the hardware advantage. In many declassified skirmishes, a single broken unit has bogged down and inflicted massive damage on an entire enemy force. Ultimately, the most lethal asset on the modern battlefield is an unbreakable human mind. Right now, classified operations are being fought in the shadows by operators who will never be named. It forces a question about your own limits. Could you survive the process of becoming an elite? Ultimately, true elite status is defined by the raw capacity to just keep fighting, long after every last drop of conventional hope has vanished.